15 days is the number of days that Bloodlust went unbeaten. That streak of course ended today after Skullo beat Bloodlust after only 8,000 attempts. What's crack-a-lackin', it's GDD or Geometry Dash Drama, and in this episode your host will be me, TheDiamondonFire. Skullo actually started practicing Bloodlust immediately after its release. He did not pre-practice whatsoever either, basically meaning that he didn't practice the level until it officially came out. His first progress video was around a week and a half ago when he got 82%. And his next progress video was a very sad fail actually at 98%. Unlike Novel Boy who died on the straight fly, Skullo actually died at the triple spike at the very end. And guys, I have tried and it is actually impossible to die at 99% on Bloodlust. This is due to the last possible spot dying is the triple spike, and there's a bit of decoration afterwards which makes up the last 1% of the level. But anyways, Skullo got 98% around 22 hours ago, so that means that he beat Bloodlust the day after he got that 98% fail. And that is what happens when you don't give up. Now the only sad part about this, at least for me, is that he beat it on the FPS bypass hack. I personally use that hack a lot myself, and it's not really much of a hack, but it just makes the game a lot smoother. Sadly, it's still considered a hack, meaning that his 100% record of Bloodlust will probably not be added onto the list. The list editors have said multiple times that records using the FPS bypass will not be added to the list, and I'm guessing they won't make an exception for Skullo. Now, at least for me, I was waiting for the first person to beat this to have a clear-cut, reliable opinion on the difficulty of Bloodlust. There's a lot of drama on that right now between mainly Novel Boy and End Level, their fan bases colliding, and basically a lot of other people like Skullo as well, saying that Plasma Pulse Finale is harder than Bloodlust, saying that Bloodlust deserves to be number 2, and some even saying it should be number 3. Now in the description of his Bloodlust video, Skullo put in, a lot of community debate and backlash has gone on to destroy this topic, but I will still leave my opinion as is. I think that Plasma Pulse Finale is harder, and I say that because Bloodlust is a very easily consistent level, being that 67% is literally a harder bloodbath, and the only hard part in the extension is 89 to 92. Once you gain consistency to get to Nigro almost every attempt, which takes an hour if you practice for a while, you pretty much pass a lot of the level, which IMO is easy. In perspective, it has to be said that Bloodlust is a good bloodbath remake, and that the number 1 spot for a demon can't simply be something that is at number 27 just buff and extended. Naturally, I was curious on how the first victor's opinion might change Bloodlust's spot on the demon list, so I contacted Noise, which is one of the demon list moderators on Discord, and asked him what Skullo's opinion might change, and he responded by saying, well, we don't just base placements off of one person's opinion, but it would definitely spark discussion. Now that Skullo released his video and clearly stated his opinion after beating the level, we know that he thinks that Plasma Pulse Finale is harder than Bloodlust. In my non-professional opinion, I think Bloodlust was way overrated. It took Novel Boy a very long time to beat it and 121,000 attempts, and as a result people saw it as incredibly hard and near impossible. That is obviously not the case because many players have made really good progress since it came out. And a quick update on the whole demon list FPS bypass thing, I just refreshed the page and it seems that Skullo is no longer on there. They have removed him from the list due to him using the FPS bypass hack. Now his reasoning for this in the description was, I use the FPS bypass given to an input delay bug in GD at the moment, since RobTop doesn't fix his game. Regardless of him not officially being on the list, that doesn't take from the fact that he still beat it, and the next victor could just be around the corner. Skullo was essentially in a race between Sunix, Combined, Hotball, and himself. All of them except for Combined got very close to beating it. Combined actually did get 75% and claims to have gotten to the extension 17 times. But for the closest ones, both Sunix and Hotball died at 96% and in the same exact mini-wave, pretty much the exact same spot. Hotball is unfortunately not on the list either because he also used the FPS bypass. He has a 60Hz monitor, but he used the bypass to get himself to 120 FPS, and so that is why his 96 record is not on the list. So the first player to officially beat this level will most likely be Sunix. Not to say that Hotball and Skullo didn't beat it officially, but their records are just not on the list, which really is a shame, but they knew this going into it. Now apart from Combined, Sunix, Skullo, and Hotball, The only other people that have records for Bloodlust on the list is Rampage, that has 72%, and Whooshi, who got 59% a while ago. I'm guessing they're still practicing the level, but I'm just not sure if they'll be beating it anytime soon. Either way, what Skullo did is incredibly impressive, especially in 8,000 attempts and no practice before the level came out. I find that just incredibly impressive, and anyone really who has a record on this just is incredibly impressive. But humongo GG to Skullo for being the very first one to beat this. Not only the first one to beat this, but also the first one to die at the triple spike. Which eventually, I'm sure we'll see some more of those in the future. I mean, hopefully not, but it's inevitable, you know, it's gonna happen eventually. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This will be our last breaking news video on Bloodlust, unless something super strange happens. I can't even imagine what could happen. Maybe it gets deleted or something for some reason. Who knows? If it gets bumped down on the list, then we might make a video, but most likely we will not. Thank you all so much for all the support recently as well. I know I said this in the last video, but really, thank you so much for all the support you guys have been giving us recently. We're thinking of changing up our style in videos and our style of upload schedules too, kind of. We're still thinking this through a bit, but one thing is for sure. We will definitely continue to be making videos on this channel. But anyways, make sure to follow all of GDD's social media down in the description below, and make sure to subscribe to both me and Optation's main channels in the description as well, because we need some support on those too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Huge congratulations to Skullo. That's hella impressive. I can't even. Only took him 2 weeks too. I could probably practice Bloodlust for 2 years straight and I still wouldn't be close to beating it. So congrats. Anyways, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.